You might be asking yourself, does it matter if you've seen a Tyler Perry movie at all? And honestly, maybe, maybe not. Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon reviewing not another church movie, not another teen movie, which is a vastly superior spoof movie, but not another church movie is basically parodying every single Tyler Perry movie out there, like Homecoming, Go to Jail, Halloween, Xbox just went crazy, and other Tyler Perry movies that's been Lion Gate that was fantastically successful in the 2000s to like 2010 region. So now we are 14 years later. Jamie Foxx is playing God. Mickey Rourke is playing the devil for maybe one day on set with some horrible special effects and green screen. But if you're asking what is this story, Oprah needs a successor. She goes to God. God chooses Tyler Perry. And that's the story. And I guess in between, you're going to get all black people tropes. You're going to get white people tropes. You're going to get stuff that I don't understand because maybe my melatonin is white. And I've only seen one or two Tyler Perry movies. So did I like this movie as a whole, though? Not really. You had a couple chuckles here and there in the first 15, 20 minutes of the film. I'm like, okay, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. But then it kind of gets old really quick. Yes, I understand that they're making fun of, like, the successful lawyer and, you know, always making bad decisions. Or this other mom, baby mama, bad decisions. Or, you know, alimony, refuses to pay, bad decisions. Cookouts, bad decisions, and shit like that, which I understand what you're going for. But the budget was so low. The actual comedic elements were not there. It tried so hard to also be like a Nutty Professor, which I do feel like Tyler Perry movies also try to mimic Eddie Murphy. So it's like a try to mimic Eddie Murphy times two, and it doesn't work on any levels. It just is cheap. They try to say, oh, Mickey Rourke and Jamie Foxx is in there, but Jamie Foxx is probably on set for 2 days. Probably. Mickey Rourke is on set for 1 day, and everything Mickey Rourke did was behind a green screen. That is it. There is no Mickey Rourke on set. Okay, that's a lie. Outside of the soundstage, Mickey Rourke was only on the soundstage. Probably the same thing as Jamie Foxx, the more I think about it. Editing, not good. Special effects, not good. The overall post-production is not good. Especially, there's this scene with probably the oldest laptop in the world, and she's typing, and it's so shaky, like, you know, what it's supposed to show on screen. It's at a point, just show something on the laptop to make it a little bit more realistic. Yes, it might be harder with the lines when you, like, you know, post-production, the whole, you know, frame rate and what's actually shown on the screen, kind of like the light bulbs kind of thing. But at least do something a little bit better. Yeah, so as you can tell, I'm kind of dogging this movie because it's not that funny. It's not that original. It's pretty boring. Yes, there are some funny things that it kind of pushes the line, especially with, like, painted abs or liposuction. There are silly gags in there that I kind of laugh at, or like fart jokes. Okay, I'm a fart joke type of person. I will give me a chuckle here and there. But it is very tiring of a film. For a movie that's only an hour and 28 minutes, you feel the runtime. You feel the jokes repeating itself over and over. And like I was talking about the intro, do you really need to see a Tyler Perry movie to understand these jokes? Probably not, because if you just know the title of some of the Tyler Perry movies, they purposely tell you the title in this movie, like, you know, Halloween, goes to jail, and Vivica A. Fox plays a judge in this one. And that's the saying, the judge scenes were probably the best scenes. The courtroom scenes were the funny, like Mari, talking about white people in a tux would probably get away from it, but she's like, nah, guilty automatically. So there are funny tropes in this movie where I'm like, okay, that works, but maybe, like I said, my melatonin doesn't correlate with other jokes in this movie, or maybe because I haven't seen a lot of the, you know, Tyler Perry movies. I know for a fact of the Homecoming one on Netflix, I heard that one was pretty shite. You know, and then there's the Kathy Bates one that tries to be more serious. So I don't know. So overall, not another church movie. It falls flat. first 15, 20 minutes, I had some chuckles. Every time Jamie Foxx is on the screen, I kind of chuckled. Of course, there's a Trump joke in here. It's kind of eye-rolling, but it is what it is. But I just wasn't a fan of this movie. They had fun, but I didn't. So Not Another Church movie will receive a 1 out of 5 with Futons, which equals that 20%. So see what the critics and user scores gave this one. So you have critics a 17% with 6 of them, audience score of 40% with fewer than 50, no critic consensus. And yeah, I understand. Tyler Perry's probably like, well, thank God I'm successful after this movie. 17, 20, 40. Chase Lee Hockey here at the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know things Futontopia. You Blue Futon. Watch a great day. I don't care. Watch this tape tomorrow, a week from now, a month, or a year from now. Every single freaking one of you. And just watch the 9/13 movie instead.